Hello, welcome to the channel. In this video I am reviewing DID's Special Army Duty, Supply Duty figure named Bastian. I have been collecting, I fell down the rabbit hole of collecting World War II German figures. DID has been coming out with some really great figures recently, and I've taken it upon myself to collect figures representing all branches of the fighting forces of Germany during World War II, from common soldier all the way up to field marshal. And this is one of the figures I got representing the Army. He is unique, and the one thing that drew me to him was because of what he's doing. He's on supply duty, carrying food, I guess, to other soldiers. You see lots of soldiers with rifles, and they're great, but it's always interesting when you see one of them doing something else. So that's what drew me to him. The other thing that drew me to him was, in regards to my collection, is his uniform. He is wearing a uniform from the start of the war. What you see is he's got pleated pockets. You know, they've got the pleats on the outside. They're also, I don't know if you'd call that scalloped or anyway, they've got some shape to them, the flaps. Contrasting color on the shoulder straps. In some of them, they even had contrasting colors on the collars. And then he's got the jack boots, the tall leather boots. He also comes with some winter clothing. He came with this heavy knit sweater that actually was underneath his tunic, but I wanted to show him in his warmer climate uniform. So I removed it. He also comes with this parka, which is reversible. Let's see if I can. It's got snaps. He's got snaps on two sets of snaps. But you've got the field gray side, and then you've got the white side to give him some camouflage in winter. It does come pre-weathered on the white side pretty heavily, in my opinion. A little bit heavier than is to my taste. His boots also have some pretty heavy weathering. He also comes with this, I don't know what you call it, but it slips over the head to give him some covering for his head. And his steel helmet, which has quite a bit of weathering on it. What it doesn't have are, there should be on this side a little emblem with the national colors, and then on this side the national emblem, the eagle with the swastika, similar to what he's got here, but in a different format. He doesn't come with much as far as personal equipment. He's got a belt, bayonet, bread bag, water canteen. He also comes with his mess kit, which I have undone the strap and opened it up because he's got some food in it. You can even take that food out and put it on. The lid acts as a shallow pan. The production, or the publicity photos have him showing him eating out of this, but he also comes with a tiny spoon, which you can't see it, but on the back it's stamped with the letters that says "Lose Me," so I'm sure that'll disappear at some point. And then 2 pieces of bread. He also comes with 2 loaves of bread. See if you can see that. And then he's got this, I guess, soup canteen, I guess you'd call it, or whatever. It's got a lid that it has these wing nuts that you can loosen, flip that up. There is a ladle that is removable, and then this liner comes out. That closes. It can be carried by this handle on the front. There's handles on the top, on the sides, and then these straps so he could strap it to his back. He also comes with this, what looks like a giant milk bottle. It has Trinkwasser, 10 liters. Looking up online, that translates to drinking water. He does not come with these 3 canned mess kits. Their publicity photos do show him pose carrying these 3 mess kits like they are here. He does not come with those, but I liked that image so much I went online on eBay and bought 3. He also comes with a side cap in addition to the helmet. The side cap fits pretty well. Usually these things don't. I shouldn't have taken them off because now it's kind of, he fits so snug on there. It's kind of hard to get them on. You do have to apply these emblems on the cap and the collar patches and this emblem on his breast. This is a pretty old figure. It's a few years old, 2, 3, I don't know, maybe even longer. And what I found with this figure and other figures that have sat in the box for so long is the glue on these tend to lose some of their adhesion, so I've had to use some Fabri-Tac, a few dabs on them to get them to stay in place. So normally I don't have to do that. He also comes with these, it looks like a cross between glove and mittens. He's got a finger for the thumb and the index finger, and then the other 3 fingers would just go into that one pocket. These you would use for, he comes with bendy hands, and that's what you would have to use for this. And he also comes with a pair of molded hands. Now this is one problem I had with this figure more than anything was for some reason, I don't know if you could see, but the color of the hands is way off. I've got other figures that are older than this figure and the hands have not discolored like this, so I don't know why. And the bendy hands were discolored too. Just seeing him on the figure, it just looked awful. He looked like a dead person, honestly. His hands did. The head didn't discolor. So I don't know what it was about the hands. I don't know if they just came that way or if they just discolored over time. But luckily I have a big collection of extra hands, and I happen to have one set where instead of being a trigger hand, it's grasping, holding something. So I was able to replace those hands with ones I had actually already had. So that is Bastian in his summer uniform. And then I liked him so much, and I liked the way he looked in his winter outfit, that I bought a second one because I'm crazy like that. And this is what he looks like in his winter outfit. You could see that's that, I don't know what you call it, but that head covering. The one thing I'll say is you can't put his chin strap for his helmet on when this is on, so I just looped it in the back, and the helmet is too loose to put it on his head without this, you know, even with this thing on his head. So you still have to have the helmet liner to get it to fit snugly. I bent the bendy hands as best I could to hold, you know, the drinking water and then this one loaf of bread. The picture showed him holding 2 loaves in that position, but I couldn't get him to hold them both. And the other thing, he's got his you know, the soup tank on his back. Now this soup tank, this is made out of metal. It's not plastic, and it's pretty heavy. So I had to use, instead of the usual U stand that I use on these figures, I had to use a waist grabber. It was the only time I had to use a waist grabber. Otherwise he wouldn't stay upright. So, so that's him in his winter outfit. I like both versions. I tend to not, on my military figures, once I've got them posed, I don't change them, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of, you know, changing out clothes. So I decided to go with 2, so I had both versions. So there you have Bastian. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.